Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Living the Dream podcast with yours truly, Katlyn Flowers. Once again, remember, if you haven't already, please subscribe to all the social media accounts and the podcast streaming apps. All podcast handles will be in the notes section of this episode for you. Please hit that share button for this podcast. Remember, it might not be for you, but simply hitting a button and sharing it with a family member, with a friend, it can impact them as well. While you're at it, leave a review in the Apple Podcast app or wherever you listen right now. That is greatly appreciated. Small shares and reviews make a huge impact on me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You're always open to send me feedback. Please remember that. I am looking forward to hearing from you guys as well. If you haven't already, listen to episode 1, Vision, and share it as well. Y'all check it out. Before we get into our real talk moment, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from the Living the Dream podcast. I simply want to say thank you. Thank you for listening and starting this journey with me. Gifts are always good to give, but you listening to me right now is the best gift you can give me. So thank you. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If it's not and you're back for the second episode, how you doing? Thank you as well for tuning in. Let's get into this real talk moment. We can all agree that 2020 was hard. It's still hard for many of us. 2020 was like an arson. An arson is when something is deliberately being set on fire. 2020 made us feel like we were being set on fire. From racial injustice, political unrest, and the pandemic itself. Everything added flames to the fire. When a fire is done being put out, there's residue left behind from the dry smoke, from the wet smoke, and from the fire extinguisher. And 2020 left behind some things. As I was thinking about all of this, I noticed that more importantly during this time, I needed to change some things, change my direction and my behaviors. I had to shift the focus on myself at times. Sometimes we have to focus on ourselves. Sometimes we have to stop looking at everything that is going on around us and pause, stop, decompress. I was on edge this week. If you may not know, I manage anxiety. Yes, I said manage, because when you say you struggle with something, that can be a defeated mindset that can put you in a situation where you can stay there. I don't want to stay where I'm at. I maintain it. I grow. It gets better, but I have my bad days. I have my good days, but that's okay. And I had to be okay with that, especially 2020. That revealed that to me. I'm normally by myself when I'm at school, and being home these past few weeks has been a lot. If you're a college student, from being in your dorm room all by yourself to coming home, and there's so many things going on. But I found myself having the need to digress and decompress and feeling the need to just be silent and be still. Because if I didn't, I probably would have set myself back or allowed myself to be on edge towards everybody, and that's not fair to them. Well, with that being said, sometimes we have to stop and be still, because if not, we can end up hurting ourselves, breaking down, or hurting people that's close to us. Please remember, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay for everything around you to not be okay, but it is not okay for you to ignore your feelings. It is not okay for you to ignore the core being of who you are and your needs. 2020 made us address things that we swept under a rug for years, decades even. It might have revealed that the person you living with right now, y'all really don't know each other. Maybe it revealed that you don't like being alone. I know 2020 revealed that to me. Maybe it revealed that you need a therapist. Or it revealed that you should go back to church, at least virtually. But maybe 2020 revealed that you should reach out to that old friend because life is too short to hold grudges and not forgive. The way 2020 came in was not intentional, but the way we respond to the things that it revealed should be intentional. I'm going to say that again. The way 2020 came in was not intentional, but the way we respond to the things that it revealed and left behind should be intentional. You should be intentional about forgiving somebody, growing your family relationships, working out, strengthening your mental health as much as your physical health, being the spouse that your significant other needs you to be, being the best person you should be for you. So this real talk moment is simply just that. Be intentional this next year about everything, with everything that you do. But most importantly, be intentional with loving you and addressing your needs as well. Because at the end of the day, you is all you got. I know that's horrible English, but at the end of the day, you have to check in with you. Be intentional. That's real talk. It is now time for the word of the week. The word of the week is simply focus. The word focus. We all know what focus means. It means to direct our focus or attention. You know, it means to stay on our target. It means to stay centered, have a tunnel vision. That's what focus means. You know, I work with kids and their attention span is low. A normal attention span is 3 to 5 minutes per year of a child's age. Therefore, a 2-year-old should be able to concentrate on a particular task for at least 6 minutes, and a child entering kindergarten should be able to concentrate for at least 15 minutes. Thanks to Google. But, you know, that's okay for them because they're growing. They have so many things that they want to say, so many things that they're learning, so many things going on in their minds and going on around them in their environment. You know, and they just want to get it out. They just want to tell somebody. They just have to be a part of something. And as I was thinking, you know, for us as adults, we can't be that way. We can't allow the things that are going on around us, going on in our minds, going on in our world, to allow us to fall astray, to allow us to lose our focus. We can't lose our focus on why we were put on this earth. We can't lose our focus on what God called us to do. We can't. If we lose our focus on our target, we might miss out on an opportunity that will help us live out our dreams. You can't afford to lose out. You can't afford to miss out on your dreams. You can't afford to lose focus. Now, your focus, your target can be leveling up in your job, becoming a better parent, becoming a better athlete, meeting your weight goal at the end of the month. Whatever it is, we must stay focused on our goal. If we lose focus on our target, we will look up and find ourselves in a world of trouble, full of regrets and setbacks. We don't want that. I don't want that weight. I don't want to carry that weight. Speaking from experience, I have carried that weight before. You know, playing basketball in college, you know, it was tough. That is not for the weak. And, you know, I kind of started losing focus on why I love the game of basketball and why I was called to play basketball, because I started getting so many injuries. I was homesick. You know, I felt like I was just missing out on, I guess, bigger and better things, but I wasn't. I was allowing everything around me to cause me to lose focus. I forgot my why. I lost focus, and I had to carry that. I had to figure out what was going on. I had to gain my focus back. Yes, it was a small regret, but I had to get it right. I had to gain my focus back, and you got to gain your focus back. I know you've been losing focus on whatever it is. You know what it is. You can't lose your focus. Get your focus back. Tune in. If you focus on the wrong things, that can hinder us from growing and becoming the best version of ourselves. Somebody in this world needs you. Your team needs you. Your family needs you. Your kids need you. Somebody needs you to stay focused and chase your dreams daily and be successful. Somebody is counting on you to lead. But remember, somebody's always counting on you to fail. So that's why you got to stay focused. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anything that's going on in this world right now cause you to lose focus. 2020 might have caused you to lose focus. This is when you gain your focus back. This is how you gain your focus back. You tune in. You remember your why. Don't look at everything around you. Everything might look like a blur around you, but your target should not look like a blur. What ring will you choose? The ring of focus or the ring of blur? There's a quote by Tony Robbins that says, "You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want." What do you want? What dreams do you desire to have? What do you aspire to be in this world? What change do you want to make? Focus on that. Put your head down and drive. Everything will take care of itself, but you gotta stay focused on what you want, because if not, you'll be full of regrets. And believe it or not, you might let some people down in the end. Most importantly, you might let yourself down in the end, because you deserve better. You deserve to have more. You deserve to be more. You deserve to be great. You deserve to chase your dreams. So what ring will you choose? The ring of focus or the ring of blur? let's wrap this up, guys, and head for home base. Once again, follow, subscribe, download, turn on the notifications for all social media platforms. Spread this message. Spread this message. Spread this message. Remember, I want you to be impacted, and you can go be impactful. Tell me what helped you. Tell somebody else what helped you. Don't keep it to yourself. We want to reach more people by spreading positivity and a good word so they can go out and do the same. That's the goal. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Your support is appreciated. Your love is appreciated. It will never go unseen. Remember, I love you. God loves you. That's all that matters. Until next time, folks. Peace.